Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have this Casio Exilim. So this model is EX-Z60. Yep. So this is a very good, a very slim point and shoot camera. So this is a 6 megapixel camera, and the zoom range is between 6.3 to 18.9. So it's a very small zoom range. Yep. I like this camera is because it's very compact, very like a very nice shape, like texture and all these things. Yep. So this camera, yep, is actually powered by the normal rechargeable battery. So to open this one is basically just slide this up here. Okay, you just pull it up. Then this is where you put in your memory card in here, this slot here. As you can see, there's two slots here. One is for the battery and one is for the SD card. So this camera uses a normal SD card, like something like this type of variant. Yep. So yeah, this is a normal SD card for this camera. So the battery wise, to open it up is very simple. It's just push up. You can see the battery just pop up here. So this is a normal battery. I will just pause the video here for a moment for you want to take a photo or anything, just in case you want to buy any equivalent battery. Yep, so this is a model number. So this one is just make sure that is the correct voltage of 3.7 volt and all these things. The main thing is the voltage if you buy any like third party batteries and all. So to put back this battery is basically just follow the directions. The wording here all face you. Just slide it in, press it in, then close it up. So to turn on this camera is basically simple. You just press the on off button here. Then the first thing you do is once you take out the battery and all these things, it's a very common thing that they ask you to set a date. This date is for the date stamp in the camera. So once you put selected already, there you go. So inside this camera, there's actually a built-in memory inside this camera. So I'm not sure how many it is, but based on VGA quality, you can take 21 photo shots. Or just imagine that this camera is they prepare for it. Yep. So to zoom in, zoom out is basically these two functions here. To zoom in, to zoom back out. Yep. So this zoom is actually very short only. It's not very long. And zoom back out. So you see this green dot here means it's actually the focus light. So if you see it's focus green stable, means the image is in focus. If you zoom back up, if you see it's blinking, means it's trying to focus itself. Yes. So other than that, your bottom left here is the battery. How much battery that you have left. Top left here is basically the flash function and all these things. So this is a date stamp, the timer, and this is actually the quality, like the photo, the color, the graph and all these things. Yep, you can cancel off by pressing this button here, the display. Yep. So yep, the flash function is over here. This is basically to on the flash. If you see this orange light, it's to tell you that this is the flash is ready. There you go. So the flash is not so really bright. Yep, as you can see, it's not very bright. So to view back the photos you take, you just press this button here. Then to delete, you just press the bottom button, delete. Same with this, you press delete. So if let's say for example here you want to take photos, right? So this is auto shot, right? So normally if you try to press, so some cameras you basically press this function, you go back to taking photo. But this camera isn't. You have to manually press this thing to take back the photo. Because some camera you press this from the gallery to view the photos, right? You press this, you go back to camera mode. But this camera is different. So yep, just know about this function here. So you got the menu here. Menu here is basically where you can set the photo quality size and all these things. So with VGA, you can take more photos. Got 2, 4, 6 and all these things. So if you like those like vintage film camera, like film image, right? I recommend you just take the VGA standard. So yeah, I think I'll just off the flash just in case. soft flash and eye reduction, and the normal flash off. Yep. So this is where you just play around with the settings menu. You got to set up everything. So the quality is fine, everything you can just select. Normal economy means you can save more photos, shots. Economy can save up more. So quality wise, you can choose like normal, HQ high quality, and LP is the low press one. Yep. So you can see the number of shots you can take up is 59 already, so it's getting more and more. So EF shift is basically your exposure level. So that means it goes up, plus means the image getting overexposed. If it goes down, means it's getting underexposed. Yep. So then this is the white balance. White balance basically your like condition of the lighting, sunny, weather, fluorescent, and all these things. So it affect the image that you see. So other than that, there's also ISO setting as well. Metering with multi, white and center. So normally I go for multi. Filter, you can change the filter like black and white photo, sepia, red, green, blue. All these are built-in filters inside this camera itself. So ISO normally can go up to 400 maximum, but for clearer images in the hot sun, I recommend ISO 50. So yep, there's a sharpness, contrast, everything sharpness. You can put sharp images. Then there's also like contrast as well, flash intensity, how big the flash is. Then there's also a video mode as well. So to select, you cannot go to recording or set up now So what you do is, basically at this function here, if you see this orange at this menu here, you can move left and right. So if you go down, you cannot must go up. So recording and all these things, so the video mode as well, quite cool. Then there's quality. So recording is actually video mode as well, so it's quite exciting to see. The setup is basically the sounds, the startup sound, everything. Then got startup volume, file number continuous, timestamp. There's also timestamp as well. You can put date or time and all these things you can select yourself. Or in this camera itself, mass storage, everything you can see. Yup. So yep, there's everything in this camera. So basically this is actually a very good camera, point and shoot. So this camera, the battery can really last like almost like so far I've used for about 2 weeks continuously, yeah, and the battery really lasted me that well. So I'm very impressed by this Casio Exilim battery. So overall, I will just take so far my sample image I take is quite well, quite good, quite decent. I really like this camera a lot. I'll give 9/10 for this camera. So yep, I like this camera. It's quite nice. It's very slim, very easy to put in a pocket and all these things. And it also uses the normal SD card as well. So anyway, this is a short review here. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. See you soon.